Hello everyone, it's Ali back here and welcome to the stream. As usual, I'll make a short intro and I have a co-streamer here today. Okay, but he might be helping or might be disturbing me, but we'll see. Okay, let me do an intro, but first I need to figure out again my sound stopped working. So 1 second. Okay, seems good now. So, hello again, welcome back to my streams. Let me quickly give you a introduction what the streams are all about. So my streams are structured like a TV series where there are seasons and episodes, where each season is a long-running project or app and each episode is an individual stream like this one. And currently we are at season 2, called Polymarket, and it's all about Polymarket. So what I'm doing here is trying to understand what Polymarket is, how to work with it, to feel like a fish in the water within the Polymarket basically, and to be able to build something on top of that. And what we are recently building is the Liquidity farming bot. There are daily rewards for the opening the order book, or for opening orders, placing them in the order book next to the meat price, and you can get rewards for that. And this is what we are currently chasing. And last time we managed to get a lot of success actually. So what you can see here that I drastically increased my portfolio from the previous. So it's still down, but last time I managed to earn in total 1.6, but I think they don't count the rewards, which is like +1 as well. Finally, thank you. Finally, last episode I managed to earn the rewards because the minimum amount is $1, and we were not able to get that in any of the previous streams. And last time, 2 days ago, we did, and we earned 1.13. And also on top of that, I earned $5 first, and then I lost the rest. So it was like 1.6 at the end because we have a market making bot which currently doesn't have a logic how to behave if it gets into some position, so if it becomes not market neutral. And this is what happened to us, and I was lucky this time. Like, if you remember, first time we ran this bot, I wasn't lucky and we actually lost money, and I was lucky last time. But it's not like, we cannot rely on luck at all. Like, if you earn something because you were lucky, then it actually scares me because it means you don't control anything. And it's all about control here, understanding what's happening and reacting on these events. So what we did is we finally managed to fix our formula for percentage earning calculation and finding the best market. I think it became very, very good last time. We used that, and if you remember, we switched actually market making between 4 different markets during the stream manually. And the ultimate goal for this switching per se is to do it automatically, so we can so our bot can basically just look at the markets, find if there is something more suitable and profitable for us, then just cancel all the orders and switch to the new market. And also there are definitely 100% bugs in the logic, which works with the previous trades, because they are like we have implemented the mechanism to basically follow the fields of our orders and write them down so we can act on that information. But apparently it's incorrect, because I tested it a couple of times during the stream. I tested a couple of times actually after the stream. It's just a nonsense what it's written here in this file. So we are gonna work on that first thing, because well, we will run the market maker again now, probably on some volatile market, so we can again get into some position, and then we can get the debug logs and see what's wrong. Or ideally, like I know like what's the problem, more or less, but we need to simulate that, and the easiest way to simulate is just to start trading and maybe lose money a little bit, but it will be paid off anyway because we will learn a lot. So let's go ahead and do that right away. Let's start with finding the best market for us. Find best market. So as you can see, it now calculates, fetches all the markets, filters out the ones that are not suitable for us, and then gets order books for all the ones that are suitable for us, and we have them ranked here. And it's actually the same market as it used to be before will Israel strike someone. Yeah, this is our life now. So let's go ahead and exploit that. I don't like here that we don't see the, I need to change it. Change the find the best market script, because I don't see the full market name. So maybe instead of cutting the name from the end, cut the middle and leave the beginning and the end, and also make the maximum length like 1.5 times more, because you know here I see the will Israel strike Gaza on January, but we don't know like which January. There are a couple of them, and we need to figure out which one we have to actually bet. Like I can see from here, of course, like no competition here, no competition here, so these two top markets that are actually there. But let's do this fix because it's gonna be just easier. But here you can see we can clearly put our orders here. There is a lot of opportunity to earn. Let's just do that right away. I'm gonna call the select market with the script, and we need 16 January 16, which is 1. So we will run the script again with 1. Now we have the config here. We will copy paste it. Currently we are doing it manually, but our goal is to make it automated. So here I switched the markets. Also need to attune the parameters. So minimum is 20 and spread is 4, and I think we have it tuned here. Minimum is 20, and here it has the 4 max spread. So go ahead and run it. Run market maker. So we are now back in the game, and there is some more competitors now, but it's okay. We should get something like we are close to the middle, so we should get like, I don't know, 30% probably. Let's oh, okay, so we already have exposure. Okay, so we not lose any more money. Let's immediately stop our bot and see what was wrong. I'm actually glad that this happened now. Let's quickly review the find best market function, what was done here. Okay, looks good. Now let's run a new session and analyze. Oh, I'm using the codex here, sorry. Let me change the model to Opus. Okay, so what happened here? We have the fields. Let's analyze the logs. I did not remove them now, so we can copy paste them. Let's take a look ourselves what happened there as well. So we no active quotes. We placed some around the mid price, rebalancing 1, 2, 3, 4, and then something happened. Where did we get the fill? Okay, position here appeared. Fill. Oh, we had actually 2 orders filled. That's interesting. Wait 1 second. It was by 7.05, yes, at 42. I don't like the amounts here, but maybe they're correct. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, we actually had 2 deals. All right. And now we are holding no, which we purchased at 58 cents. Nonsense. Like, how this happened? The market just moved and basically, yeah, we basically are in a big loss right now. Let's take a look at our position, or what is it? Why it says that we have like PE. 1 second. Ah, okay, sorry, I'm looking at different order book. Yeah, we are actually at, we purchase at 58 and we can sell for 60 61 now. So okay, we are in the profit. We are lucky again, but yeah, we don't want that. We want to be in control, not lucky. So let's do that. Check the data for the last market maker run, and here are the logs below. Let's see. So it says that we sold something and we bought something, but this is not true. And we have no tokens here, and for the no tokens we only placed buy no, right? So we bought no here both times, 7 shares and 13 shares at 58 cents, and we need to specify that. Here are the logs below. Oh, okay, sorry, logs were removed somehow from here, so let me again. Logs below, and what actually happened is from Polymarket UI, we bought okay, like this, bought no 7 no shares at 0.58, bought bought 7 shares, bought 13 shares at 58. Figure out what's wrong in the code base, why logs and data are incorrect. So let's plan this first and see, and meanwhile probably we can get rid of our position. We can earn on that. Okay, so there is no bidders for this price. The gap is huge, the spread is 28 cents. Let's sell ours. at the profit rate. See, maybe we can sell them for now while we are figuring out what's happening. We'll just quickly try to get rid of our position. Maybe the market moves our way. Please re-authenticate with Copilot provider. All right. Okay, we are good. We are back here. Okay, running that again. Okay, so analysis summary. The data cell says that fields shown like this. What actually happened? Bot 7. Yes. I'm gonna read through that and then I'll just give you a summary so I don't have to read it out loud, all of it. Okay. To be honest, like I don't understand yet what's in here. It's just figured out that probably, as we did last time, that probably the events are not treated well. Maybe they are from the taker perspective, or maybe they are from the other side perspective. Like, you know, there is a mirroring order book, so maybe this is the problem. And let me read what the suggestion it has now. I identified the root cause. The Polymarket order book only has order books for yes tokens. When you buy no, the order book initially converts it to sell yes. The WebSocket then reports fields on the yes token. The current code doesn't account for this conversion. There are two approaches to fix this. First, fix the trade event to field. Detect when a field on the yes token actually represents a no trade by checking if the order was originally a no order. Would need to track the order token mapping. And the second fix is a process field. Pass the original order context, which token was intended, and use that instead of the field's token ID. Which approach would you prefer, or should I investigate the WebSocket event structure more, find additional signals? Yeah, investigate first, then decide. Let's see what it can see. Also, there is this SDK which is actively updated. It's called Poly SDK. I don't I don't really think we should use it because it's tightened for their purposes. But probably there is something useful here which we can take a look at sometimes when we are struggling with understanding. So summary and plan. The root cause is trade event to field function incorrectly uses SSID, which is always the yes token for the order book, instead of using the outcome field, which tells us the actual token involved. Proposed fix. We use the outcome field to determine the actual token type, yes or no. The caller should pass in the yes no token ID as we can map outcome. Okay. Okay, we are switching to build and asking to fix. Let's see. Meanwhile, what's happening here? Okay, the market drastically changed and we cannot sell it for 58 anymore. Should have done it at the beginning when I had a chance. No one's earning rewards here as well. I think I'm gonna be closing positions at losses. Because it's just easier. we decided to delete corrupted data. I was about to do that as well myself, but crazy. Okay, does architecture or docs need any fixes? Let's meanwhile check what happened. So here on the WebSocket, it did some additional check. Okay, so we check condition ID instead of token IDs. Then it calls this trade event to fill function. With the mapping, which then determines the token, but I don't know, it's probably it's not solving any issues with, okay, we'll see. So it fixed the architecture file. Okay, so maybe let's try to sell it. I don't know, at 47 if it's possible. We can sell it at 43. Let's just do it like that. And forget about it. Come on, 45. Save us some money. We got rid of it. I think fully now. Yeah, so we are already at the loss today. But it's okay, that's life. What? Minimum 5 shares for limit orders? What the fuck? So I should like buy from the spread now, and what's this? Okay, doesn't matter. Let's just I don't know, run it on a different market probably. How can you get rid of these positions? This is crazy. Maybe you can do the market sell. Okay, probably it's possible. Market sell. Is it? Okay, so I think we are good to go. Suddenly there is more liquidity in the order book, but it's still volatile, so let's test it again. Okay, so now it's supposedly fixed. Let's run again. Make sure there is no data. Yeah, clear. No positions. Refresh. Clear. Yeah, let's run again. Maybe this find market thing. Okay, there is only this Elon Musk post count, which I don't want to do. So let's just stick to this one. There's no competition supposedly here. But it's still, there is actually. So the API is, okay, let's do this. The Gaza one. Let me select the market. What was that? 18th. 18th is number 3. We need to change our config here again, like that, and the configuration for the rewards 20 and 4. 20 and 4. Okay, let's go. We are in. Check rewards. So we should get 44% of the rewards, or $4 per day. Yeah, this one is not that volatile. Really pretty stable. We are still at 44. I'm wondering, let's run the find best market script, but with the higher liquidity. Like if we put $100, for example, can we earn more? Probably more markets are available for us, but maybe there is more competition in there. Yeah, we can actually make like $55 here, because the minimum there is 200. We don't have 100, so let's say 76. Meanwhile, we were rebalanced in the order book a little bit. What the fuck is this one? It says with 75 we can get almost all this pool. I doubt it. I think there's something wrong. Let's check it out. Maybe I'm wrong. So this is a S&P. Okay, this one. There is really not much competition here. Why so? So if we put 70 bucks here, we can actually earn a lot. Much higher rewards here. This one looks really interesting. Let's switch maybe to this one and see what we can get here. Yeah, if we lose, we can lose like a lot here, but we can also earn a lot. Like if it's gonna be earning what it says, 400, like at least 300 a day, then like 12 per hour, maybe we can get our investment back. I don't know, but probably bad for testing. Okay, I just don't want to lose the whole deposit without getting anything back, so a little bit afraid, to be honest. Check rewards, and we are farming at 20% now, but we still need something volatile, so maybe we should switch to less profitable markets but more volatile markets so we can test it out. Let's do that. Is it with high competition? I think it was a high competition. What about this one? This one sits at 50. Okay, so high competition doesn't mean volatile. Let's try something with low minimum shares and high reward, maybe. This one looks like it's actively traded, but 50 shares is already more. Maybe something with 20. I don't know, like this one. This one is long term. Something for today, I don't know. Okay, this one is moving quickly. The one that we actually was participating in last time. Because current market is not moving. I don't know how to pick the most volatile market, to be honest. Just guessing here. Sitting. Yeah, today's markets are more volatile, I think. You can clearly see that here, so maybe let's switch to this one. Market in January. So it still got a different order book. This one, but for today, which is number 1. Okay, we are back in the volatile market. This one for 16th. I think we are quickly gonna get filled here. The reward competition is higher here. Big reward says, oh, we are getting like 30%. It's okay. Maybe we can tighten the spreads. What's the spread value in market making strategy? Can we tune it? Okay, we got into position. We did not need to do that actually. Let's stop this for now. And let's see. So we're now holding. Wait. Yep, so we are now holding 15 shares. Plus 15. Our position should be plus 15. But it says 25. Why? Okay, let's quit for investigation. We stopped market making here and we are now holding ES, which we purchased at 52. So what if we sell it at can sell it at 52 immediately. No, I don't think so. Let's try to sell it all at 53. Meanwhile, we can investigate. Let's go back to our previous session. Oh. One. Okay, I ran it again. Here is the result. Check data file yourself. Where is it? And the UI says that I bought 15 shares at 52. That I bought 15 shares at 0.52. What's up? Run a sub agent to read Polymarket docs and figure this out from there. Let's see, maybe this is a better approach. Now we cannot get rid of our positions again. It's okay, let's just sit there. It's earning money still. Maybe, you know what, for debug purposes, we should have just logged, I don't know, maybe in a file or somewhere, everything, including like what's coming from the APIs and. Debugging our fix. Current code trust the outcome field. Proposed fix approach. Track order ID, token mapping. When placing orders, store a map of order ID, token ID. When a field comes in, checks if taker ID matches one of our orders. If it matches, use the stored token ID from our order placement. Okay, let's maybe try and also research this one. Let's also run sub agent and research this SDK implementation that maybe handle this. But I like the fix. Makes sense. Just track the orders. I started recently using the sub agents, but to be honest, I don't understand why it doesn't use them itself. Because it actually allows you to make like a side research quick, come back with the result and continue thinking, instead of just doing it in the main loop here. The agent didn't research the SDK properly. Lol. Here we go again. I think we got rid of our position. And we earned 15 cents. Yeah, we need to do a proper inventory tracking before we automate the switching of the market. Otherwise, we'll just get lost in everything that happened. We won't be able to fix that. Just a nonsense. Okay, excellent research. Okay, so something was wrong, and key finding were that the SDK uses the outcome field, so it basically is correct. They use the activity WebSocket instead of user WebSocket. This is wrong. They don't appear to solve the mint matching problem explicitly, so they just trust the event data. We are receiving counterparty trade event probably. The user WebSocket behaves differently. There is a bug in how we feel third rates. We might process trades that aren't ours. Yes, so that's true. Okay, good idea about more verbose debug logs, but let's also right away fix the obvious things like wrong WebSocket channel. To see also create, yeah, let's see. For now, let's always have more logs. We can always reduce them later. Yes, track orders too, very useful. Okay. API keys available. It should all be ok, but check. I hope it will have enough context. We are not earning much today, but we are also not running much today. Today is this debugging day, not that fun as we like, but very important to do anyway. Still opens up a lot of things about the poly market. Okay, so we might run it again now. Yeah, I want to adjust the agents MD file. Let's adjust edit MD and add there that if the task requires investigations, it's better to call subagent subagents to keep the tasks main context smaller and have more capacity for problem solving. I think this is going to be useful for us. But yeah, we might actually start the market making again. Let's do it. I think that's gonna be very useful. Okay. So we are back in the order book, and today we are earning 11%, which means $3.4 a day. And our hope now is that market moves and we get into position. Meanwhile, we can run new session here, research this SDK, and see if it's useful for us to use instead of own written code. Oh, okay, we have something here. Did we get into position? I think so. It says we are at -20. And what's the reality? Reality is we are at +20, but it's already better. So we have a yes tokens now. And we are still sending by yes orders. Okay, I think we stop our investigation here for a while and open new session. So we are trying to debug the positions tracking and inventory here. I have results from new iteration. Let's review them and find out what's wrong. So UI says I bought what I bought at 47. Yeah, let me 7 while we can, or even at 50. Wait, yes, tokens. Oh, I cannot sell them all, right? Okay, let me just put an order here, and I'm gonna sell them a little more expensive. Why not? Maybe even 9. Maybe someone will take it while we are investigating, and we will make more money again. Okay, so it says that we purchased yes token for 20 of them at 47. I bought 20 shares yes at 47. Check the data for the last run in data folder. And here are the logs. Somehow bot was still trying. Okay. I think it will figure it out by itself. Tell there what's wrong and needs to be done. Too many ticks. I'm tired of it. When your buy yes gets filled, the system records it as sell yes instead. Function incorrectly infers your side by flipping the taker's side. But the taker's side has nothing to do with what you placed. Your order's original side from order tracker already stores info. Instead of okay, so it was not finished task. Yes. Yes, so let's go. Don't forget to make sure later that architecture and strategy docs are in sync with what we will, but do it at the end. Let's go. Oh, come on. While we're trying to get rid of position, we are also getting rewards. 5%, 3%. Nice. Trying to save 20 cents, making $1 while doing that. Okay, fuck it. I'm ready to cut the losses today just to speed up. So let's just sell our position, the market price, and start again. Scratch. Would have been worse. Okay, so we have some changes. Apparently, like, seems so that it was not just properly implemented at the first place. In the first place, should be better now. We'll see. Let's go ahead and start it again. Clean slate, clean state, and let's go. And we are back in the market. Of course, it's stupid that I have to get rid of my positions every time I rerun it, but it's just for now, for testing, for the cleaner picture. Of course, later I want to fix that, so the state is gonna be persisted, and when we rerun, it's gonna be using the old state, using the old rate. Oh, okay, we are again in the position. Let's see. Yes. No. Oh no, we are not in the position. All good. Or no, wait, what happened? 2 minutes ago. What the fuck? Let me close. Open orders. No. Positions, no. Why it says I have any? Okay. Oh, crazy. Let's start from scratch. Okay. No orders. No positions, right? History empty. Let's just check to make sure. No position changes for 3 minutes where we just sold our positions. Okay, okay. We are starting clean. Let's go. Meanwhile, we can continue our investigation if we can use this SDK, or we better stick to our own code base. Uh, okay, we have a fill. Yes. And it says we are at -20, which is correct. What's happening? I think we had another fill. No. Okay. So we got no at 20. It means we sold yes at, oh, we got no at 52. It means we sold at 48, and now we're trying to buy at 45, which is okay. So far looks good. Let's see the data. We purchased 20 at 52. Wow, this seems like it's finally working. Okay. I'm okay with current position. Let's keep running it. Let's see how the rewards are looking while we are at one-sided market. Not so big, but still cool. Cool. This is a huge progress. Now I'm much more confident in our boat. Cool. Very cool. And this one is getting quite popular. It's 1.2k stars already. Do they have any chart? Okay. I guess this is the time when they post something on the Twitter. Okay, so they don't have the Gnosis Safe wallet support. Interesting. Okay, we will get back to that later. Let's start a new session now and verify. Let's verify the bots, the market maker strategy behavior with the UI report and the logs and the data to make sure everything works as intended. UI says what? UI says what? That we bought by purchased no at 22. Purchased 20 no at 22. Oh, sorry. 20 no at 52 logs. Let's just shoot these ones. Wow, finally. Looks like everything is working now. Let's read through this. Okay, so the summary is we had the initial state, we was filled, the position limit logic was triggered, So after our exposure went to -20, the position limit was set to ±10. So we hit 100% of our limit. There is no side is blocked now. So basically here we purchased no side already, so we don't need one. Now we're trying to purchase yes side to become market neutral again, which makes total sense now. Post fill rebalancing. So yes, we are trading now at this price. Identified issues is duplicate WebSocket event. This appears to be replaying event to reduplicating logic. Okay, so it already has the reply protection, so we don't have to take care of this. Can we branch out? I think there was a feature from the session. Fork. Yeah, we can fork. Yeah, I guess I would fork from here. I will try. So this one is a good investigation. I really would like to check this. Why did... Okay, so there are 3 issues basically. First one is we received the same event 3 times. There is an event reply protection, so we are like safe, but still interesting why it's happening. And second one is the timestamp issue. I did not understand it yet. And the third one, position limit configuration, currently shows 10, but 20 shares were ordered per side. This means that single fill can exceed the limit. Yeah, this is okay. We don't need that. Okay, let's fork. Okay, so it works like this. It forks from my messages. Maybe we can... So nothing critical, just to make sure. Okay, then just the only minor observation, same event occurs 3 times. The bug is something to be aware of. Okay. Now look at our current state and the road map. What could be fixed and improved? For example, I don't like that we are in single. Well, I don't like first that we are in the single-sided mode now. That probably the prices at which we were just filled are not considered in the strategy at all. How could we use that? What are our next potential steps? and we are still earning 5% of the rewards. Yeah, so my concern is that we are single-sided when we are in one position, like now, and the second that field price is not used. Oh yeah, no, know what? Let's also try one thing. What if we close our bot now? Can we restart now? And will we do the correct approach? Yeah, okay. Okay, so improvement opportunities are based on the roadmap. Here, actionable improvements organized by priority. So let's address single-sided mode first. What we have? Options. Inventory skewed quoting, aggressive unwind, manual unwind alert. So the first one, inventory skewed quoting, is tighten the quote. On the side you want field, yes. Widen no. Natural return to neutral via rewards. Lower depends on market. When at limit, quote inside the spread to get filled faster. Faster return may take a small loss. I don't want to take losses. Okay, so the next one is track field economies. Keep your break-even price. Field history analytics. So okay, so we propose some changes. Since we are at the inventory management here today, let's just work on them. First of all, I would like to commit everything we have uncommitted because it's actually final and working. I'm gonna push that right away as well. And let's try. We don't have much time left, like 20 minutes. So let's try to do something. Like the most important parts probably. So let's okay. Make sure your findings are in the roadmap with I don't know, explanation of reasons and approaches. And answers to these questions are: first, I'd like to track P&L across restarts. That's why there is a data file. Second one is: how aggressive should skewing be? Conservative. Up to you. We will tune that later. Stop loss: what should happen when triggered? Cancel and pause. Cancel and exit. Cancel and reduce position. Cancel and reduce if possible, because we are at stop loss mode, so we need to liquidate sub, but make it tunable in config maybe. I like the priorities, but we'll implement them in different iterations. Now let's just make sure we have this written down for later, and later I'll start phase 1. Okay. I'm gonna come back. Let me leave you for now. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for waiting, but I had to take a call, very important one. And let me write a follow-up quickly, and we can continue. There's something that happened here, so we'll take a look. Okay. Yeah, I had to apply this. Okay, second. Second. Okay. So let's go back. So I asked it if there is any inconsistency with the plan, with our roadmap, and the proposed changes here. Um, and I'll stop. I will switch to the build mode and let it write it in our files. Oh. Okay, I'm back with the music. Oh, I forgot to check what's happening here. So we are still trying to get a market neutral here and potentially earn something on top of that. We are still receiving our rewards, which is cool. We are far from the mid price, but yeah, I think our strategy will be doing that as well. We'll be adjusting our spread. Okay, let's see what was written here. Okay, so we just updated the roadmap here. What's that? Okay, let's just keep it like this. Let's just not forget about it. So we have a new section here, implementation phases, and we will implement the phase 1 now in the new session here. Now let's implement. Let's see. Maybe there were some releases. We are not restarting it. Okay, let's implement phase 1 from the roadmap. Okay, so it now uses sub-agents as we asked before. Should be much more efficient now. I'm gonna be using this technique from now on in other projects as well. Like, I always expected it to do it by itself, and it actually did a couple of times, but I don't know, like, based on what it decides. So we added this section in the agents MD, which explicitly said like that you must use sub-agents as much as possible to keep the main context thread independent, or like less polluted, and have the sub-agents independent. And then, yeah, and then we'll be just more efficiently executing the inference. And you can see now our sub-agent got 43% context window and our main agent only got 26. So cool. Okay, we have questions here, we have suggestions here. So should we handle the initial partition cost basis if bot starts with pre-existing tokens, not from tracked fields? Average cost shows NA until the new fields establish cost basis. Assume 50 midpoint. Treat initial tokens as if purchased at 50. Or prompt for input. Ask user to input initial cost. If that occurs, then ask for input. But there should be option to ignore that, maybe. Or should we just ignore? I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, let's just ask for input. I think it should be like this. Be much better. Yeah. Wait. Go back. Prompt for input. Which realized P&L calculation method should we use? Yes. The recommended one, which should be, should be displayed in logs. Oops. We can do periodic ones as well. Go. Okay. So let's go implement probably our last feature for today. But we made a lot of progress. I'm actually very, very happy with the process. Why aren't we selling anything? If we purchase at 52, we can get rid of 53 now already. But let it work for now. I'll probably just restart it just to make sure it works. Okay, still 44. Okay, doesn't matter. I think we'll do it later. I could have taken the profits right away here now, just selling it for 53 cents. But I want, like, making 1 cent or basically 20 cents. It doesn't matter for me now. And I better test it within the setup of the bot and see how it behaves in that case, because I won't be there at night. So this big boy must figure it out by itself. We are still earning something, but not much, because we are far from the order book. Just half a bucks a day. Not enough to cash out even. Yeah, no, mentally I'm getting there now. Finally trying, like, more or less understanding this mirroring. And I mean, it's understandable, but you know, it should be like unconsciously happening in your head. So you just, you know, without like any deep thinking required, you just immediately get the situation. And this is when you are actually ready to fight. So we are ready to fight. No fucking way. It actually used the standard input for prompting. I thought it's gonna use something like, I don't know, config file, maybe. But okay. We should have made the TUI already. But yeah, but now since we have history here, we can actually start visualizing it. So let's work on our roadmap. So I'll put it up. So we have the verification of inventory management. It really works correctly. Let's put it here. Auto market switcher. We wanted to do that. Switch to it. What do we do if we're not market neutral? Implement queuing etc roadmap. Okay, so we did the changes. I think we'll try to run it now. Architecture is too big already. Even though we split the docs for the strategies. Still big. The roadmap here is big. This one is quite big. We're gonna work on that later, I guess. Factoring everything again. Maybe writing tests finally. Just to consider for the future. Okay, so it's done. I think it wants to test the implementation now. Oh, like this. All right. All tests pass. What did it do? Can you also run test over current file in data? Okay, I stopped the bot because apparently it migrated the data file to a new version. Okay, so we might have this file migrated to change the schema, and let's rerun the market maker again for some time to verify logs and that all is good. So it's running it for 45 seconds now, and we'll kill it. Maybe. But it looks already that it works. There is a P&L plus 40, which is, I guess, what this UI says to, yeah, so we are actually very, very good to go. I think I'm gonna wrap up now. Okay, so it was finished, working correctly. Okay, all good. Just write somewhere that migrations must be performed if we change the schema. Okay, so let's quickly review this, and I think we can wrap up for today. So we have this roadmap completed partially for the first phase. We have a couple of more stuff to do to improve our algo. Right now, what we do is we actually follow our. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, let's run the market maker again, and we have the P&L available here, as you can see. So this is basically what we've done in this task, and later we will implement the other parts where we change our prices closer to the mid price. So for example, this one shouldn't be 44 now, it should be 45 or even 46 to try to get rid of the position as we are in a profit right now. But we will do that later and in the next episode. And maybe we are ready for the automation also to switch the markets. Yes, I think so. I think because the rest we can fix later. We are 100% sure now that it works. And let's switch this to auto market maker switcher. And we will be switching only when we are market neutral, so when we are only having 0 positions. Now we track them properly, we can do that. And if we don't, we will just stay in the market and we will try to get rid of the positions. I think that's the way for us now. So let's review the last changes here. Config we're not gonna touch. Here is the schema versioning information. Why is it GS? Shouldn't be JS. I guess it just works like this. Okay. I don't know. Looks like pure GS to me. Okay. I'm just gonna keep it like this. It works. Let's not dive into it now. We'll cover it with tests maybe someday in the future. Okay, So I'm completing that, pushing that. Feel free to explore, share your feedback if you want. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh, sorry, no, we are not finishing yet. Look, we have a movement in the market. This is what I expected. Now it's interesting. What's happening? So yeah, we got 20 shares before at no, then we got 2 shares of yes. We basically sold like at 45 and then purchased at 48. Oh, at 42. Oh, sorry, we sold at 48 and we purchased at 44. So we should have made basically 4 cents per share, which is just 2, like 8 cents. And now what's our position now? Let's see our P&L here if it's displayed. So we have $1 P&L supposedly, but what our, yeah, we have 1.8.08. So basically our calculations, they work. And our net exposure is 22 tokens, which is, whether it's correct, I'm not sure. Let's see, we have 42 shares, yes, 20 no, so we have 22 exposure, yes. And we are currently in the sell yes mode. Interesting. So probably this is how it works. You can see now we are supposedly making money. I don't know. Let's see our trade. So basically we let's say we sold yes at 48, then we purchased at 42, then we purchased at 43. So we made like 5 cents per share here, so $1. And here we actually switched the side and we are at 22 shares per 43 point something. This is how this should be. Our P&L should be at this price. Let's check our data. Maybe total no cost, total yes cost. So if we do this by 42, here we are 43 something. Okay, this is cool, but maybe we should actually calculate the, oh, hello, Yasha. My cat tells me that I have to finish, guys. But yeah, I think we are in a good position. I will keep running it for now. For the evening, we'll see what will happen with it and we'll write it down and then we can discuss it on the next episode. I think we definitely need to wrap up already. It's too late. Thank you again for joining me today. As usual, I'm doing streams on Monday, Wednesday and Fridays at 3 p.m. Central European time, so feel free to tune in if you have time. If you don't, you can always watch the repetition or like the recording on the YouTube. I'm putting it out there. It's like immediately available actually. So thank you for visiting. Don't forget to put your likes or subscriptions if you do like. everything I do, and I'm gonna spend some time with my cat now. Thank you guys. See you on next week. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.